UNervous game. This time we're doing.
We don't even know our names. Oh my god, that's beautiful.
He struggled. Other than F.E.A.R 2 Project Origin. Who's ready to see some ghost girls?
There's only one girl. You can't say ghost girls and be like ghost girls if there's only one. Girls means plural, nigga.
Oh, man.
Last time I checked, I only seen. Are you counting her having different forms and variations?
Possibly.
Because if you are, you're stupid. I hate you guys. Oh my gosh. Welcome to a game where the protagonist gets raped at the end. Welcome. We're doing this. We're finishing this series. This is it. This is the one. Will we ever play
like
F.E.A.R, the first one? Probably not. But will we play the third one either?
Huh?
Will we play the third one too?
We can co-op the third
I
one.
don't even. Do you want to do that? I guess we could do that.
We can co-op the third one.
F.E.A.R. I tried to say fear in a dumbass way, and I couldn't do that. I guess my brain just doesn't work that way.
Right.
Welcome to hell. Yeah.
So this is a premonition. We're being led by a little girl.
I feel like F.E.A.R is a. I think everybody is. I don't think everybody's heard of this game, but I think everybody like who heard of it knows that this game is just. I think the second one is the best one.
Yeah.
The third one is fucking terrible. I heard
The first one, the first one really set the tone, and I think the second one followed it up nicely. Albeit it had a little bit more action.
See, he's lucky he existed, because if he didn't, I would have tagged him in his shit. Where did he come from? He was not there. That black guy was not there. He just teleported in the interview. He was not there. I swear to God, he wasn't.
Don't know, don't care. We don't question orders read, we execute them. Stokes, give us what you got.
He said we don't question orders, ready to execute them.
Intel indicates she's holed up at her penthouse.
So, for those who are not familiar with the F.E.A.R saga or F.E.A.R series, there's a girl named Alma Wade who was a test subject, and she ended up conceiving 2 children during said test subjects. After she conceived both of those children, they were raised to be complete killers. One was supposed to be raised to be the ultimate killing machine. The other one was a failed subject, prototype. His name is Point Man. He's also the main protagonist of the first game. His brother, on the other hand, who became a fucking cannibal, is the antagonist in the first game. Kinda ironic, right? At the end of that game, spoiler alert, Point Man puts a fucking bullet in his brother's head. He dies.
I immediately liked Griffin when this game started.
That has nothing to do with Point Man. But it's
No. Yeah, you're talking about.
So after they kill each other, all hell breaks loose. I'm talking about like hell breaks loose rapidly. So Alma gets released from her captivity, I think by her father.
Right.
And after that, she goes on a rampage. She's completely pissed and livid. She's livid, like I mean, angry as shit. She, in this game, this is where F.E.A.R 2 kicks in. She becomes. She gets a psychonetic like link to the protagonist of this game, and in the midst of that, she turns into like how. Imagine if some light-skinned bitch just seen Chris Brown walk down the street. She's gonna go panicky. She's gonna spaz out, go crazy. That's not better yet. Imagine like a 13-year-old girl just met Drake for the first time in her life, shook his hand and everything, gave him a hug and got a selfie with the nigga. That's how Alma acts. To what's his name? Paxton? Not Paxton.
This is Beckett.
Michael Beckett. There it is. That's how it is. So the craziness kicks in. You gotta hold X. Yeah, I know, right? It's PC controls up there, but it's
Weird.
it's weird, but you remember your button.
Let's go.
So yeah, that's basically what's going on. He has a couple run-ins with Alma is physically hurting him while being near him because she's that her energy is that strong and crazy.
I'm kind of laughing my ass off of you spoiling the whole story before we started the first
Because
episode.
it's the game been out for almost 13, 14 years.
Yes,
It's old as shit. Like there's no way that has no one ever seen this. I am convinced that everybody knows what this is.
Agreed. Fox, secure the lobby. Red, take
And I did say spoiler alert.
You're with me.
The stairs? What the fuck, Tom? It's like a
I mean, of course they might know what's going to happen, but they don't know what's like, how it's going to happen.
What is it?
I thought that was a cheap shot for the game. Like that was a cheap ass shot. Like they couldn't have done that.
He's bleeding.
Want me to finish talking about the story or
Oh no, feel free.
Okay,
It's like I'm focusing on so like you can humor them with like the story.
Yeah, like cause I mean it's not a bad story. There's a couple questionable events that happen in it that just doesn't make sense to me.
Actually, the story itself is overall tragic because like the whole premise, like as you explained to it, like Alma was a test subject. The whole deal is that
She's not gonna get a happy ending.
right. So it revolves around Project Origin, which was supposed to be Alma being able to use psychic powers because she had that ability when she was little. She learned that she was able to feel or become attuned to the emotions of others. And she started to feel like the negative emotions of like all the other scientists. Okay, I know it was just full of holes, but for some reason he was just sitting there eating.
It's called CPU generated cutscenes. So meaning that cutscene is like, yeah, hey, guess what? You can't do shit, but I can. But yeah, like she's supposed to be a test subject. You already know that part. In this game, fast forward to this game, she falls in love with the main character. Not fall in love.
She's more so obsessed, like due to the fact that he survived the procedure. Oh yeah, I can flip the tip.
Wow, my guy.
I completely forgot. He survives the procedure in which amplifies his telesthetic ability. Almost starts to find this strange attraction to him,
You head through here.
and she starts to develop.
And then rapes him. This is flat out just
We-
strap him to a chair.
We might have to censor that word.
And I know it's a sensitive
Yeah,
word.
it's a censor word. We might have to censor
I
that.
don't. There's no reason to censor it. It's not. I know it's a touchy subject for most people, but it definitely is
Well,
fucked
like-
up thing to do.
Well, a lot of people tend to forget too is that Alma is actually still a little girl in terms of mind because she was stuck in that chamber or like that telesthetic pod since she was a little girl. She's literally not been anywhere else.
She's angry as shit. And then third game kicks in. She's having a baby. Blah blah blah. Shit. Like in the midst of her having that baby, her being pregnant, she's almost causing literal
Armageddon.
nukes of explosive energy flying around the area, blowing shit up. Like I'm talking about straight up. I want to say almost atomic level nuclear amounts of energy, because you see mushroom clouds.
Right. The most interesting thing about this bit is that this takes place. Starting off, this takes place around the same time the first F.E.A.R ends.
Of course.
I kind of like that.
Point Man and Paxton are fighting right now as we speak.
As a matter of fact, no, I think Point Man just killed Paxton at this time.
Yeah,
he was
literally
making his way out of the facility.
Literally just shot that man in the face. Do you also mention he's a fucking cannibal?
Yeah, you already mentioned that part.
He's a fucking cannibal. And that right there is alone. Because this is important. Because in the third game, spoiler alert, he has an idea where in order to get his mother's power, he's going to physically eat her. That was his goal from the jump. He even gets to the point where he's trying to get Point Man. to eat her.
No, he actually possesses Point Man.
No. His idea was to get stronger with his brother. But Point Man was like, I'm not fucking doing that. No. And he was like, since you're not going to do it, I'm going to kill you. That's the thing about this game, though. At the end of 3, it didn't say what was the true ending. I'm assuming it's Point Man's because you can't pick Paxton until after you beat the game. So I'm assuming Point Man kills him again, which is, I don't think, is physically impossible to kill a ghost with bullets, especially physical bullets.
Paxton is more so the link he has with Point Man.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't physically kill something that's not there. It's not possible. And last time I checked, Point Man's the one without spiritual powers. So, no.
I'm trying not to delve into that because that's way too confusing even for my own taste.
No,
my own like.
No. It's confusing, all right, and I get it.
Here's the part where they're talking about like all the resistance they're facing. So far the soldiers are coming after me.
Listen, I hated this game.
Who's eating Chinese food?
I hated this game when the game was like, you have to call me Snake Fist. I'm sorry. Shut your corny ass up, Jesus Christ.
Going down.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's going down.
Jesus Christ. What if you like jumped and like the thing clipped you on the way down?
That would have sucked.
Because the game would be over in literally like one false move.
What the f...
Yeah, right? Like when you play this game, like when you replay this game, you see a lot of more crazier shit that happens. Yeah, like I've never seen that before. Like I've never seen her get behind me like that. Like
the most interesting thing is that like when you revisit these things, I'm sorry, like when you revisit the Alma scenes, you try to look for like different ways you can.
Yeah, you were supposed to dive in that pool and you ain't do it. Yeah,
you can like always revisit different ways she appeared, like during this little tidbit too. I think Alma always reappears behind you. After you see like the first tidbit of Alma crawling through, she reappears behind you at some point, and it's just like
she does it.
She
does it every time you enter a certain room.
Right. That legit did scare the shit out of me. Like when I played it for the second time, I was thinking, where else could she appear? And I turned around, she was standing right behind me. I said, oh my fucking god.
Not even that. I remember one time I accidentally emptied a clip at her.
Grenade!
I think when you throw a grenade, you should like let it explode on impact instead of throwing it and beaming someone in the knee. That looked painful enough as it is, but it didn't go off.
That's hilarious too.
It's a grenade. Schmack.
Hitman's dead in his knee. Oh god, that's perfect.
Hey, I see some nut shit. So someone said, who you think gonna win in the fight? John Wick or Agent 47? Listen, if you don't say Agent 47, I'm gonna drop kick you. Do you understand what that man is? He is the ultimate assassin. He's built for assassination. There's no way you're beating him. Like, I wholeheartedly agree that Agent 47 is going to win that fight. Like, there is no way. John Wick may be a military, like a veteran and shit like that, but but like fucking Agent 47 is a literal clone built and prone for killing. How do you beat something at its literal definition and core? Like, how do you... You see a little girl tinkering with a music box, first thing you do is check out the bathroom.
He's taking a shower there. No. Oh, next toilet.
I'll throw a grenade again. Get the fuck. Get the hell out of here.
I had to take a shit. There it is.
Boy. You're trying to do everything but touch that fucking music box.
I mean, no matter how many times I see this room, I kind of like it.
Harlan, this can't go on. She's too dangerous.
You were telling me to see.
I'm gonna do a pencil ladder.
You know, this is the part that made me feel less sympathetic for Harlan Wade because you already crossed the line when you were trying to harness your daughter.
Turn around right quick.
So, bleh!
Say nah.
You wish. You already crossed the line when you're trying to harness your daughter's psychic abilities, blatantly ignoring her existence and everything like that. And wow, these. I have never really looked at these pictures.
I'd never cared about these pictures.
This is some really age shit right there. Oh. So
They already know about the agent sent to do shit.
Yeah, this is Beckett, right? I think
that's not Beckett. Beckett's down below. It's like on the right. That's Beckett right there.
No, I think that's Keegan.
Nah, that's Beckett, alright. Well, no, I know that's Beckett because he looks like the same way he did in F.E.A.R 3. Except less, distorted and distressed.
Where's the rest of the team? We don't have much time. You and your squad are the only hope.
You don't have much time? How do you even pronounce her name?
Genevieve. Oh, that's the moment where he had released Alma.
My God.
And she didn't kill the.
Yeah, she killed him immediately.
Immediately.
Like she immediately.
She gave him no way out. It's crazy too when she comes out of the joint, she looks all fucking anorexic, skinny, and dying and shit.
And then she takes that form, which I'm guessing the developers decided to put in because it would look hella weird if she tried to fuck you in her anorexic form.
Anorexic state.
Yeah.
It's terrible. It's a terrible feeling.
It would just look incredibly weird.
I know he's getting a migraine right now. There's no way he's not.
It's severe.
Severe
like
migraine.
at minimum severe. Like
I know his head is pounding. So remember what I said about nuclear atomic level of power? Yeah, we wasn't joking about that. I think that should open up the ozone.
Did we just get nuked?
Listen, the fact that Beckett survived this shit is insane. Because you know how high up that building is?
Oh yeah.
You look at that shit didn't fall off.
Nice mushroom cloud.
That's not even a cloud, that's just pure energy.
Secondly, where the was Aristide when this happened?
That's a cloud.
Get them aboard. We don't have much time.
This is fantastic.
Barely. I just don't think it's cool for that to happen.
It's actually quite the interesting development here.
Can you imagine being sitting into a chair, no reason at all, and then finding out like about a couple months later that you're having a kid
Hold the line again and check his
because you sat in a chair?
Right.
Grab the crash card.
Yeah, this part right
that's
here.
gotta feel bad.
That's gotta feel terrible.
Charge to 200. No, make that 300. He's alive, but we're moving too fast. We need to. That did it. Stand by with that morphine. 4 mags. It's tachycardia. We need to stabilize before progressing.
Crazy part is Omo was sitting right there next to him the entire time it was happening.
You'll feel a little pinch.
No.
Crazy part is when he woke up, everybody was mutilated. Everybody. Not one, not two.
What the
Everybody.
Okay, we will finish this off in the next episode. Hey, everything's A-okay. We will see you
That's
guys
a damn
in
lie.
the next
That is a
episode.
damn lie. Do not lie to them.
See you guys later.